Hello, Wegovy Steph here. It is Monday. Let me tell you, I've been up since 3 a.m. I think I explained that I typically go to the gym very, very early. And so I've been working actually for 7 hours. It is 10:30 here in Arizona. And the downside is that I did have plans on going to the gym this morning because I wanted to be back in time for a conference an online conference that I was going to be attending. And I got up and I had this idea for my business, and I sat down for a second and started working on it. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. I don't have enough time to really get to the gym and make it back, shower and everything, and be ready for the conference. So I just kept working. And I'll make it up by going tomorrow. Excuse me. Oh, and as of course, I hop on and start yawning. But I truly am tired because I've been up for 7 hours working straight. So let me give you the update about what's going on. So I'm at 211. I only lost a pound. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Like before, I think you hit plateaus when you're on Wegovy, and you just have to recalibrate what you're eating, your workouts, because sometimes you just get into this space where it's not effective. You have to switch things up. But I'm really happy with the results that I have. And I actually have on my favorite tracksuit pants from Adidas this morning, and they are loose in the butt. So I'm happy. I will also tell you, I'm surprised that I lost that pound because this weekend I had the overwhelming desire to eat a bowl of pasta. So I made myself some spaghetti with some plain spaghetti sauce, and I added some Parmesan cheese to it. Now, here's the thing. I love pasta. I I love it. I really have to stop there. I really love pasta. I like the texture and I love tomatoes. And so Wegovy has switched this here and told me, yeah, you still love it, but you can't eat a lot of it. So I cooked it and I ate. I put it in the bowl, and I was like, oh, I was probably about 5 bites in, and I was like, I think I'm good. So I stopped eating it. And then the next day, I ate the remaining of the pasta. Believe it or not, I was in bed watching TV. It was like 12 o'clock. This is like Saturday night. And I was like, man, my stomach, I want to get up and just grab a little snack. And that's when I ate it. And I was satiated. I felt great. And I still lost a pound. So what am I looking forward to this week? I'm looking forward, of course, to the conference, getting in the gym, really switching up my workout. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a warm up on the treadmill for 30 minutes. Remember, 6% incline, 3 miles an hour, 30 minutes. Then I'm going to lift. And then I'm going to finish it off by getting on the recumbent bike and doing what we call a 2-to-1. And so it's 2 minutes at a minimum of 80 cycles per minute. Okay, because you gotta build your heart rate up. And then 1 minute full out, just pedaling as fast as I can without stopping. And then I go back to 2 minutes of just minimum 80 cycles. And I'm gonna do that for 20 minutes. I'm going to build up to this because when I used to do it before, I would do it for 30 minutes. So might actually do 15, and then the next day try to do 15, next day do 20, and then work my way back up to 30 minutes. That typically, well, before, and I'm hoping, your body changes, so I hope it works again. But typically when I would do that, it would shred off the weight in my thighs and in my abdomen. Because the recumbent bike, I don't like the upright stationary bike. I like the recumbent. The recumbent, you have to lean forward and you're bringing your knees up to your chest a little bit more. And so I'm going to try that out and see what happens. And as far as food goes, I don't have too many changes on food anymore. I bought this pre-packaged salad. It was an elote, like the elote man, right? The elotero salad, and it had romaine and kale and then it had corn, onions, and it had crumbled cornbread and a couple of other elements in it. But anyway, I bought it in a package at it's Albertsons, which is, I believe, that's the brand. I think that's Kroger. I think Kroger has that. I don't know who owns that brand, but anyway, the dressing was, it was mayonnaise based. However, I took some red wine vinegar and I'd like use half of it. And then I took red wine vinegar and just sprinkled in there. It was delicious. It was super filling. And I'm probably going to pick up another bag of it because I really enjoyed that. And then I did start incorporating a little bit more fruit. Oh, and yesterday I went back to my protein shakes, the ones with the banana and the PB2, non-fat yogurt, the Oiko Zero vanilla yogurt, ice, and I put a scoop of collagen peptides in there because I want to. I don't know if you can see this. This is dermatitis. I have dermatitis on my face. I developed it when I was back in Texas, and yeah, it's kind of weird, but I want to try to repair my skin. Lots of water again, the collagen peptides, and should be good to go. Well, we'll test that out. But I did incorporate a shake in because I don't want to eat heavy in the morning, and then when I work out, part of this weight loss journey, everybody, is getting enough protein in, because when you're losing weight, if you're not lifting, you're losing weight, period. And you're losing muscle mass. So muscle mass, remember, you want to build that so that it offsets the fat. It helps burn off the fat that you're trying to lose. So protein, I use the Orgain. I think I've mentioned this before. Orgain protein powder from Costco. I put 2 scoops in. I get double the amount of protein. I'm good to go. All right. And that's all I got for you. I don't think there's anything else dietary wise that I'm going to be doing. And then again, exercise, I'm just going to be incorporating the recumbent bike to try to help out. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, yeah, I got one more thing. So my shoulder, and in earlier videos, I told everybody what happened. When I was living in Texas, I was getting into a Suburban, in the backseat of a Suburban, and I leaned wrong, and it felt like it just twinged in my shoulder, like in the inner part, and I was like, and it's been horrible ever since. So I haven't been able to get on something like a Roman chair at the gym where you're up on your forearms and you lift your legs up to you. But I have been able to get on the floor and do planks. So that's going to be my next iteration in my exercises, to work this shoulder where I can build it up, and hopefully the collagen can help with that as well, and the protein. But build my shoulder up so that I can do that. If it doesn't work out that way, I have no intentions of getting rotator cuff surgery or anything like that. It's like one of the worst surgeries. And after the pulmonary embolism, if I can avoid surgery at all costs, I will. But I'm going to work this out, and then I'll be able to do the Roman chair. If I can't work it out to that point, then I'll continue to do planks, and actually doing a plank on an exercise ball, because it kind of forces you to work your core. So I'm giving you all these little tidbits and everything from my life before, when I was working out heavy, and what I'm incorporating now, because when you're on Wegovy, it's just not like you're going to see, I don't want to say it's just not, you're going to see better results when you incorporate a good workout lifestyle with it. Okay, and remember, drink water. Okay, so this is Wegovy Steph. Happy Monday to everybody. I wish you all a beautiful day, and remember to love and care for yourself first, and then make sure you love and care for each other. Peace.